Hey everybody, just wanted to take a minute to please draw your attention to this website. It is the online petition to have the Department of Justice investigate the Florida Stand Your Ground law and the disparities in how it is applied and or unapplied, as in the case of Marissa Alexander getting 20 years for firing a gun up in the air and not actually shooting or killing anyone. And she actually claimed stand your ground, and the judge decided to toss it out. But this petition is to have them look at it and all the disparities in how it's applied, who benefits when it's applied, who does not benefit when it's applied, and just all the inconsistencies going on down there. It really lends itself to the possibility of civil rights violations. And so this is to draw the Department of Justice's attention. It has two articles in there from the Tampa Bay Times, and you'll see the links when you go check out the petition. And the Tampa Bay Times did a comprehensive study of 200 cases in Florida in which someone claimed stand your ground and what the results were. It's very insightful, so please take a moment to check out those two articles. And they also include an article about the original story that lawmakers latched onto to 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 claim that there was a need for the stand your ground law, as if self-defense wasn't good enough. What happened was there was a 70 something year old man. He was an older guy, like 78 or something like that, and he shot a man who rushed into his trailer. And the guy who got killed, his family member, he had a fractured skull. His family members believed he was probably attacked, and that's why he was rushing, trying to get help. But the older man didn't know that. He shot the guy, happened to kill him. And he had to wait, several weeks, like maybe a few months or so, before the state let him know that they were, letting him off. They felt like self-defense was warranted. But the groups like the NRA and ALEC, um, they grabbed onto that story and rammed through the stand your ground changes. Said, oh, this poor man had to hire a lawyer, and he was in danger, and he shouldn't. Nobody should have to wait that long. Well, he never had to hire a lawyer. The old man never had to hire a lawyer. He just had to wait, which true, that is agonizing, but in the end, the justice system worked for him. It worked fine. But they rammed through this stand your ground law, that allows people to use deadly force in a number of situations. And these articles from the Tampa Bay Times really highlight all the ridiculous ways in which it is used in different cases, like drug dealers shooting other drug dealers and claiming stand your ground and getting off. And it's insane. So those two articles are also in the petition for you to check out the links and take a look at. But the petition is to draw attention from the Department of Justice. It needs 150 signatures just to get on their petitions, open petitions website, so anybody just scrolling through looking for a petition to sign can see it. It needs 100,000 in order to demand a response from the White House. So please take a moment to sign the petition and also share it with people to get those numbers up. Um, it is WH, like White House, gov/LA50Q. And like my sign says here that I held at the rally today at the Capitol, it is case sensitive. So that LA is a lowercase LA, the number 5, a lowercase o, and a capital Q. Anything else will not take you to this petition. And so you put in that case sensitive website, and it'll take you to this petition. And also inside that petition are the links for you to take a moment to take a look at and read. So again, please sign the petition, share it with people, so we can get the numbers up there, and then also read those articles and share those articles too. They're really, really insightful, and I put it in there so hey, if this does get in front of the Department of Justice, they can take a look at these articles too. It looks like the Tampa Bay Times has pretty much done their work for them. So this law as it stands lends itself to all kinds of civil rights violations, and we just really can't have that. You'll be really surprised when you look at some of those cases. that the law was applied to, or unapplied, or misapplied. There just doesn't seem to be much of a standard, and everybody seems to be confused. So anything like that, you can't have a law like that on the books. You really can't. Not when it's dealing with people's lives and guns being on the street and all of that. And it's not about taking away people's right to bear arms. That's not what we're saying. We're saying to just have a law. If you're going to have a law, have it clear and concise so it doesn't lend itself to misinterpretation. And until that happens, you got a bunch of lives, just in people's hands. It's very destructive. So we gotta get that law taken off the streets. It's insane. So thank you for checking out this video, and thank you even more for checking out the petition, signing it, and sharing it like I hope you will. And also, you know, enlighten yourself on those two links from the Tampa Bay Times. They're really a trip. All right. Thank you.